I'm Judy Noble. On October 24th, 2018, at age 53, I was diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer, stage 3A. After nearly a year of being in pain and being diagnosed of having a pinched nerve in my neck by multiple doctors over that time, I finally received insurance approval for an MRI. Within a few hours of having the MRI, I received a phone call while at work saying, "You have lung cancer." My life just turned upside down. I was shocked and numb. The very next day, my husband and I went to the pulmonologist. I remember sitting in that room, looking at a poster on the wall and seeing the very low 5-year survival rate for lung cancer. As I sat there in the fog with tears in my eyes, I thought to myself, wow, lung cancer. My life is over. What will Kurt do? My heart is broken for him, as he will be the one who will see me suffer with this horrible disease. And he will be suffering in silence, as I know he will be strong for me. No one ever expects to be on this kind of a journey. It was an overwhelming blur. I had to have a PET scan and a breathing test and a bronchoscopy, which was terrifying because I woke up in the middle of the procedure. I had to meet with a surgeon, oncologist, radiologist, nutritionist, and I had to have a brain MRI. So much was happening, and I couldn't absorb any of it. My scan showed the tumor in my right upper lobe was larger than a baseball. My year of pain had been caused by it pressing against the brachial plexus nerve center. The doctors were concerned it had invaded my chest wall. The surgeon could not operate because it looked to be attached to my trachea. I was told that I needed to get my body ready for a long and difficult ordeal. And I was given a list of side effects and all the things that could go wrong during the treatment. And that was all so scary. I remember the very first day of treatments, I completely panicked. I ran into the bedroom. I started crying, and I told my husband, I can't do this. He looked at me and said, "You don't have a choice. You must do this to have a chance." Somehow, I eventually willed myself up, and we drove off to the clinic. I received one of the most aggressive treatment plans out there. My body and mind went through 35 radiation treatments, 24 chemotherapy treatments with 2 different chemo drugs, along with various oral and intravenous drugs. I also had a follow-up year of immunotherapy infusions. I was afraid to tell most people because of the stigma that comes with lung cancer. I was extremely embarrassed, so I locked myself and my lung cancer away in my bubble. Even though I still suffer from side effects of the treatment, I am so very grateful to everyone that had a hand in my recovery. In July of 2021, at my new oncologist's office, there was a flyer that said something about lunge forward 2-mile walk, and I took a photo of it. Fast forward to September, I was scrolling through my photos and I spotted the flyer. It was just a few days prior to the walk, and at that moment I decided I want to try the walk and raise money for this worthy cause. I finally had the strength to pop that bubble I was living in for so long. I had never heard of Lung Cancer Initiative North Carolina, but I went to LCI's website and I signed up for the walk. At the event, the first person I met was Colleen from LCI. I truly can't say enough about how kind and welcoming she was. I was so amazed that day at how many survivors, volunteers, and staff members of LCI welcomed Kurt and I with open arms. In November of 2021, I had a wedge resection performed in my right middle lobe to remove a new small tumor. And even now, we are watching another spot in my right lower lobe. As I continue my fight against this disease, I want to help LCI in their mission to raise awareness and funding, to advance survivorship, and to provide support to those impacted by lung cancer. We need to continue to strengthen their effective programs in research, awareness, and access. Thank you for listening to my story.